Brushy Mountain Prison has been one of those staples of Morgan County.
From beginning to end, Brushy Mountain Prison followed a path of labor and money. It gave people in Morgan County good jobs and a unique position in Tennessee as the only prison where the guards were part of a union, so they could fight for better pay and criticize management.
Guards voted to go back to work, thus ending a strike.
Is the warden running this prison to the best of his ability, the way this prison ought to be run as far as the guards are concerned?
We've had problems here.
The end of the road for prisoners considered the toughest criminals in the state.
Brushy remained a place with too many of the worst criminals and not enough money for the necessary amount of guards.
Yesterday, 2 scuffles led to 6 guards being injured.
I wish that Tennessee had better resources, but we don't have them, and we've got to work with what we have.
But through the 1980s, there were even more cuts to the workforce at Brushy.
For Morgan County residents, that's not good news.
Well, I think they ought to just leave it like it is, because it means a lot of jobs here in Big Brush.
In the late 1990s, Tennessee began consolidating smaller regional prisons and laying off workers across the state.
There's not going to be enough security to monitor the convicts' actions. Tennessee better wake up.
In the future, there will be 1 warden instead of 2 for both the Morgan County Regional Correctional Facility and Brushy Mountain State Prison.
Morgan County leaders battled to save jobs and sold the state on making it the site for one of the new large consolidated prisons.
We had to fight for it.
The new prison could give her area a $90 million boost.
The new sprawling Morgan County Correctional Complex holds 2,400 inmates and brought another 400 jobs to Morgan County. It also brought an end to Brushy Mountain as a prison. The state left this old fortress behind for good in 2009. This historic site sat empty for years, until Morgan County voted to give Brushy another chance to make money, a distillery and a tourist attraction.
Morgan County needs economic development. We need jobs, and people are very excited about the prospects of that economic development taking place right here at Brushy Mountain Prison.
Transferring the property over to Morgan County Economic Development Board so we could then lease it and control it.
Even now, nobody gets out of hard labor at Brushy.
We've been in the banging nails phase for so long, even more exciting just because the general public gets to see what we've been seeing and experiencing for 5 years.
The restoration took a lot of time, effort, and money.
We may be the craziest people in Tennessee for trying it.
But developer Brian May says it'll be worth it.
We're really close to the finish line. This is the Moonshine Still House. It's ready to turn on. We'll be making 9 different flavors. The prison's being cleaned up and made safe so we can do tours. We'll do an RV park, some primitive camping, local farmers market, a gift shop, and restaurant. We want to do a regular monthly concert series, at least 1 or 2 huge concerts, and be able to see these cool bands in what could be one of the most beautiful settings in the entire state. And it just happens to be at a prison where we're going to make moonshine. It's kind of cool, and have something here that the locals can be proud of, and we believe they will be proud once they see it and we're open.
The historical site itself is going to be preserved, and that is important to almost all Morgan Countyans.
Brushy Mountain State Prison's brutal past influenced the treatment of inmates across the country. The men kept captive here fought, died, and tried to escape a hellish existence. And now the people here fight to attract the free, willing to pay for a taste of hard liquor and the history of hard time.
When you stand on these grounds, you do feel it. The history and the people that came through this place and that ran this place, you get to experience some of that.
To go back in time, to go back to Brushy Mountain. In Morgan County, Jim Matheny, WBIR 10 News.